Here we go. The big one of the weekend is underway, although I've got to tell you, South and Melbourne will take some topping. It was a cracker of a game. Matt Pryor played Origin this year. Moylan goes back and he picks up Townsend, who was desperate to unload, but they had him on the hurdy-gurdy. Dugan puts a kick in. Roosters play at the ball. They get a touch. It's gone back to zero tackle, and it's with Lewis now. Look where they are. That's the try line up in front of them. And here it is again with Graham. Got a ball away. Oh, it's a try for Fecky. Fecky and Latelli. Wow. Like they were glued together. Brilliant stuff. Latelli to Fecky.
It's a side Fecky's infield at this point, playing on.
He's got to get a grab. He's got to keep this right foot off the ground, which he does. It hovers above the line. He's freaky.
He remains in the field of play and grounds the ball in the in-goal. We have a decision.
Just gets on the outside of Jake Friend there, which interests Joseph Manu. And the outside men played the 2-on-1 beautifully. Wade Graham, he's like an extra 5'8" on that left side. Beautiful play, great hands.
There's the hero pass from Ricky Latelli. Back in the side tonight. Mitch Orbison in the run on side in 16. And it's again with Jared Waerea-Hargreaves. Talking of that match in round, there's Takiaho going up the tunnel. Jared Waerea-Hargreaves and Dylan Napa, they really laid a great foundation. Here's a loose ball, chance for the Roosters, cleaned up by Holmes. And a penalty goes to the Roosters. Now 5 tackles gone. Friend gets it back for Cronk. They've scored a lot of tries off the kick. Up they go and Fecky wins the jump. Still it's a non-stop effort from Pryor as Friend throws a little dummy. Goes to ground. 5 gone. And Tedesco goes to dummy half. Goes right side play for Cronk. The bounce. The bounce has come back to Cronk. Cronk's over to score. Cronk is over to score. This is what happened. It's played at by the Sharks. It goes forward. Everything's legitimate. And Cronk dives over to give an easy conversion attempt.
Nice variation from Cronk. And that's what he's brought to the Roosters for. Big games. That polish on the end of the sets. His kicking game. As we can see in the stats, no team has scored more tries off kicks than the Roosters.
And this is big news. I think, is this Wade Graham?
Yeah, he's done his knee. He's gone for the night.
Luke Lewis playing the ball. Back to Young and Brayley. Oh, again, there's no communication. And he's ruled knock on.
Tupou must have got a little hand to that. Protecting himself. Yeah, I know what he's protecting.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, got him anyway.
Saturday night at the football, and Moylan to Townsend to Lewis. And a penalty goes against the Roosters inside the 10. Holmes. And he's made success of it. So Brayley behind Woods, to Townsend behind Gallen, to Moylan behind Sorensen. They're going in to score!
He's dropped it.
He's dropped the ball, my God!
And I think it went a little bit behind Fecky, up around his right shoulder. Hands on heads. But he wasn't watching. Don't leave it too late. I don't think Latelli was watching.
Well, he threw it behind him the first time.
Look at Flanagan, the coach. Some of the Sharks forwards are struggling. Manu, a barging attempt. Penalty to the Roosters. From Friend again to Keary, a long ball out to Mitchell. Steps out of one. 5 tackles gone for the Sydney Roosters. Cordner was the dummy half. Here's another penalty to the Roosters. Keary, Tedesco, Manu's there. Did he get it down clean? Joseph Manu.
Once the ball, Tedesco gets the ball out the back. Latelli holds up trying to protect Moylan. That gives Manu his outside shoulder, and with the long stride and the stretch, he's able to get to the line. Latelli was just held up trying to protect Moylan. Manu gets the grab on the line.
Corner, Keary back. Mitchell with the ball. Shows it, siren sounding. Mitchell dodging around Latelli. Comes to Moylan, and Moylan puts him down. That's half time. So Dugan at the 40-metre line. His own end of the ground.
Yeah, he's appealing for a cannonball here. Latrell Mitchell, he holds Dugan up, and then there's a second effort with weight on the back of his neck.
I think you mean a crusher, don't you?
What do I say?
Cannonball.
Oh, crusher, sorry. You watch, he holds him up, and then...
Well, that was the one Will Chambers wasn't as bad as Will Chambers one, but exactly the same motion.
Oh,
exactly the same motion.
So dangerous.
Yeah, that's exactly the same motion.
Just inside the 20-metre line. 4 tackles gone for the Sharks. Fafita, Moylan goes out the back, and Holmes comes in. The Roosters try to force the ball, and they do, so it's a line drop out. Moylan, Townsend, Woods, and he's reversed out of a tackle, and he's up to the 20-metre line in reverse. Seguiaro then in 15. Townsend puts a grubber in, but there's a chance for Lee. Edric Lee has put it down. Edric Lee off a kick from Townsend.
His feet. He's right.
Yeah. That was a remarkable kick. It's a gutsy play to kick on the second play. He stays in. This is a try.
It's the best way to attack in these conditions. It's so hard for a winger to come forward and then be able to get the grip to turn and chase. The kick was fantastic, and the fact he took it so close into the line, nearly dragged Toops out of the line. Just watch Toops, the far winger. He couldn't help himself but keep coming forward. Brilliant kick by Townsend and great finish by Edric Lee.
26 metres out on the eastern side. He'll take a mighty kick. It looks absolutely perfect. Holmes converts right in front of the uprights. That's the 10-metre line. Cooper Cronk got a ball away there for Radley. He's 2 metres out on 5. Friend, long ball out to Cronk. He goes to the kick. Edric Lee is in the contest. It's come backwards, and Mitchell has scored. Latrell Mitchell has scored. I fancy the ball has come backwards off one of the Roosters, or if that not be the case, off a Shark. It's a try.
Well, it's the first time he's got a leap at it.
That.
It's the first time he's got a leap at it all night. Dugan went to try and get in his way.
Daniel Tupou knocks the ball backwards
and decided not to. And Latrell's there to pick it up and spin his way to the try line.
Sometimes you can do whatever you think possible and it's still not good enough. Have a look at Seguiaro's effort here to get to Cronk. Just takes off, sprints at Cronk. Doesn't quite make it. Now Dugan gets across in front of Tupou. Doesn't quite make it. Swivel arm gets his right arm out.
Swivel arm.
And Mitchell.
He came up with the tap back. Whoops.
That's rubbish.
Someone from the Sharks crowd has thrown something in front of Latrell Mitchell. We can see the funny side of it, but he's got to start again. How much can that put you off, Andrew?
Well, any other kicker, you saw Latrell, he had a laugh about it. If anything, it gives him a little bit more time. Get the heart rate down. Whoever throws that, throw yourself out of the stadium. We don't need that rubbish going on. We won't worry this young man.
That's what he's got. 27 metres out. 3 metres in from touch. And he's hooked it 10 metres out. 5 gone. The minor premiers, they lose the ball. It's a knock on Sharks, he's saying.
Yeah. Well, he read this pretty well. I think it was Chad Townsend, the halfback. I don't think that he's done anything wrong there, Townsend. He certainly hasn't knocked it on.
There was a discussion between Sutton and Cummins about who knocked on first. And there's a difference of opinion with the two referees.
I don't think Townsend's touched that.
I believe they disagreed on who knocked on, but it could play a vital part in the result. Here's Cronk out the back for Keary. Likewise, the winger's vacant for Tupou. Daniel Tupou. Hasn't he put himself into the game?
Well, that's the best pass I've ever seen James Tedesco throw.
Watch, catch and pass, slippery ball, slippery surface. Sensational. He's constantly working on that, Tedesco. Constantly working on his ball playing. He knows he needs to improve it. That'll give him great confidence. Under pressure, game on the line, slippery ball. He ices it. Beautiful pass.
There's Aaron Woods with a big dummy. And then that familiar, he turns his rump on them and backs up to them. Now that pass was suspect, but Moylan got it to Holmes. Holmes going up for the corner. Oh, it's been dropped by Dugan.
Put the ball in front. Simple passing. Sounds simple, but you have to put the pass in front. All the hard work was done. Once again, beautifully defended Roosters.
8 minutes of the game to go. Seguiaro for Woods. Away to Townsend. He kicks for Lewis. Oh, the bounces from heaven.
He's dropped it.
He dropped the ball, though. Oh, my God. Well, no, he thinks it's okay.
Tackle 5.
He's a fibber.
He thinks it's okay.
Confirming that
Referee doesn't. I thought it was the bounce from heaven. Melbourne got a couple of them last night.
Onside kick chase.
He's got it there and loses it.
Does Latrell play
Knocks the
this?
ball on in the end goal. Have a decision.
He's got it, and it's lucky Latrell Mitchell's there, and he's come up with a fumble.
Liu. And Cronk is ready from 30 out. Steps, puts the kick in. It has gone wide, has it? No, he's happy with it.
Yeah.
Referee calls it a one-pointer.
Really patient there from Cooper Cronk. Watch the experience. He gets hassled the first time, steps inside it. Pryor gets off the line quickly. There's no second effort, and he just sneaks it inside the right-hand upright. Very, very professionally done by Cooper Cronk. Lewis out, gets inside him. There's no second pressure coming. And the great halfback just slots it through.
The Roosters by 7. And Cronk with a dummy. He's already scored one tonight. And, of course, a drop goal. His friend, the ball was knocked down by Woods, and he'll be penalised.
That's a very important win for them. That fortnight break will be a blessing.
Let me take your serviette, Gus. That's it. Roosters go to the preliminary final. Sharks to play Penrith here next Friday.